Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. Our Oracle card for today belongs to the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle by Angela Hartfield. The card for today is entitled Unexplained Wonder. The deeper you go in your spiritual journey, the more you realize the maternal nature of the Source. The Source provides for all the needs of all that was created. If you would try to see how science explains how everything began in the universe, they said it started with the Big Bang. But some people are starting to realize that there must be something even before the Big Bang. What initiated the Big Bang? And I think it's an arrow that points to the source of everything. And this source continues to create things. They say the universe continues to expand and the universe continues to create new things. And there's also a saying that as the momentum of expansion of the universe slows down, some people say that there might come a time when everything that came out from that explosion will return back to that beginning of everything. So somehow it's like we all came from the source, and sooner or later we will return to the source. But as we journey in our life right now, the source will constantly take care of us. And you see it also when the deeper you go in your spiritual journey, the more you experience in a personal way how the source provides for all our needs. The more we respond to the calling that the source has given us in this lifetime, the more you realize that the source provides for all your needs. You see, the scripture has mentioned before how somehow describes how the source provides for all that it has created. Like, for example, in the scriptures you will see how the source would provide for the birds in the field, who neither sow or till the land or store things in the barn, whatever it is. They neither toil or exert effort, but the source provides for the birds of the field. Even the flowers of the field also, the source provides for its beauty. When you look at it, that the source takes care of the birds and the flowers in the field. And there is also a saying in the scriptures that not a piece of your hair will be harmed, because the source will protect you. In a certain sense, this shows the maternal nature of the source, that everything that you need will be provided for you. But there is a catch behind it. You need to align what you need or what you ask from the source for the benefit of everything. Because the source makes the sun rise, whether good or the bad. He provides everything equally. So if we are to manifest things in our life, it gets to be manifested faster when we align it to the benefit of the collective. So this is one thing that, because this card, the Unexplained Wonder, is a card that reminds us that we can manifest whatever we need in our life. But there is one important factor that we need to consider, and that is for the betterment of the collective. Because the source provides for the needs of the whole of the universe. And so if you align what you ask from the universe to the betterment of the collective, the more it's the easier it is to manifest what you want, the faster you receive things, and the more the universe will assist you in making this a reality, because it does not only benefit us, but it benefits the whole. It benefits the collective. So somehow it's very important. I think this is one very important criteria that we should have when we are manifesting things. The first thing that we need to do is to recognize that the source will provide us with everything that we need. And the second one is to align what we ask from the source for the benefit of the whole collective. When we do this part, then what we ask for will be manifested faster. So this is the second aspect that we need to consider. The first one, as I have said earlier, is that the source will always take care of us and will always take care of even the minutest things that we need. And oftentimes you will see that even if we haven't asked for it, the source already provides it for us, especially if it is aligned for the benefit of the collective. The second thing is to have that faith that it will be given. Ask and you shall receive. To have that quality of a child again, wherein when we ask something, we believe that it will be given to us. And if it is not given to us, there is something more or something better that is given to us. It's like, for example, you ask for something very simple, but then the universe tells you, you can get something much better. And if you are open to that, you say, yes, I think this is because oftentimes the universe knows what is best for us. So we should be open also, that when we ask for something, we should be open to receive something much more. Now, sometimes things do not manifest themselves because we change already what we want. So it happens sometimes. You ask for something, and then along the way you realize, no, this is not best for me. I'd like to have the other one. So what you asked earlier will no longer be manifested because your desire has already changed. And so you receive what you asked the second time. So you need to be aware of that also. Now, one thing that you will realize the more you go through your spiritual journey is that when you ask for something, it will be given to you, or something much more will be given to you. So there is a need for us to recognize this and to be thankful, because it's very important for us also to create a certain atmosphere so that it is easier for us to manifest things. So that atmosphere is that atmosphere of the awareness of the providence of the source or the divine, and that spirituality of thankfulness. Because every time you recognize the gifts that are given to you by the source, it's easier for you to ask with faith. So when you recognize, when you immediately say thank you to the source, when you received what you have asked for, or when you have received even much more than you asked for, when it becomes a part of your way of living to say thank you. To say thank you also to the people who become instruments of the gifts of the source to our life. When we learn to say thank you, it strengthens our belief that everything that we ask for will be given to us. Because we recognize, oh, this is one thing that I ask and it's given to me. So every time you say that, somehow it reinforces your faith. It strengthens your faith. It puts into concrete reality, it concretizes before you the response of the universe to everything that you ask for. And it gives you also the sense of wonder. You realize that miracles constantly happen in your life, because oftentimes you haven't asked it and immediately the source gives it to you, the divine gives it to you. And sometimes also you realize how these gifts unfold themselves before you in your life. You realize how the Spirit moves in such a way so that what you dream of will be given to you. It teaches you to be also receptive to the guiding hand of the universe. For example, you wanted to go to the right, but you start to feel a gentle tap. You should go to the left, and you follow it, and then you realize, oh, I was able to attain what I was dreaming of faster by following the Spirit. And so it's also a school of life of learning to be receptive and docile to the gentle touches of the divine. So somehow manifestation becomes also a spiritual journey for us, a journey of learning in the school of life. Now, there are a lot of beautiful things we can learn from the great religions, from also the great thoughts, body of thoughts, great body of knowledges, that great systems that hold certain body of knowledges, and also the great religions of the world, because all of them store somehow universal truths. And one of those things, one of those little treasures, is the prayer to the source, which you can see from the Christian faith. There was this story in the scriptures where those who were learning, those who were the apostles or disciples of Jesus, those who were following the way of life that Jesus was living, one day they approached him and then they asked him, Lord, teach us how to pray. And then he taught them a simple prayer, which somehow shows us the importance of having the divine as part of our living, having a deep relationship with the source. That is very important in our living. And then he said, say this prayer every day. And he said, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Now, the heaven is that place where you are able to be in touch with the source. Heaven is not actually a physical place, but a state, a certain state where you get in touch with the source and you discover the wonders. That is why oftentimes you see how the mystics would refer to the source, would refer to the source, to the divine, in wonderful names. They give him many wonderful names. The names that come out, the names that the mystics would always give the source, are descriptions of their experiences with the source. And these are very profound names, profound descriptions of their experiences of the source. And so it's like that. At the start of the prayer it says, hallowed be thy name. They give honor to the source because by experience they realize how the source provides for all your needs. That deep relationship of that sense of wonder, because you see the greatness and the generosity of the source. And then, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. This is the surrender of the spirit to the source, the realization of the importance of receptivity to the source. And then there comes the manifestation. Give us this day our daily bread. You realize that the source has this maternal nature of providing for all our needs. And somehow there is that dependence, or that trust that the source will provide us for everything. So, give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. So, in a certain sense also, the importance of recognizing that we need to constantly grow. And we need to forgive others in order for us to move forward also. So this also gives us the importance of learning that we need to constantly grow, we need to improve on the way we deal with people, and also we learn to understand that people are also struggling. And there's also the end. They say, deliver us from all evil. We realize also that there is a need for us to constantly protect ourselves also, because there is an interplay between the light and the darkness. So somehow when you look at it, this short prayer already shows us the things that you discover by experience as you deepen in your spiritual life. A simple prayer that oftentimes maybe in the past those who are following the same faith did not see the importance, but when you deepen your spiritual journey, you realize that this simple prayer shows to us the profoundness of the spiritual journey, the profoundness of being aware of the source in our life. This card, somehow we have already, I don't know, but in a certain sense, this manifestation is just part of this wonderful experience of an interplay of a deeper relationship with the source. So somehow the unexplained wonder tells us the importance of the need to have this sense of wonder and sense of faith that whatever you ask will be provided for you. And oftentimes they are already provided for us. We just need to have that quality of a child, that faith, and also that sense of wonder and thankfulness that everything has been provided and will constantly be provided for us. If I have digressed a little bit from the main reflection, maybe there was a reason for that. And I thank you for that, for your patience, for listening with me at this time. Now, let us go to the handbook right now and try to see if we can gain more insights regarding unexplained wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. Let go of frustration and worry and look to the good things coming your way. The power of the universe can help you create your wishes. This card asks you to act with purpose and take meaningful and measurable steps now. Make sure you are clear about what you want and really commit to getting it. The unicorn fish moves so slowly through the water, it gives the impression of stillness. Becoming still is an aspect of manifestation. An overactive mind can interfere with the information that you are given. Consider what your intentions are and why you set a goal in the first place. If all it takes is asking for what you want, what are you waiting for? Why hold yourself back from your true heart's desire? Know that you have cleared the obstacles from your path and are now ready to reap the benefits. You are magical and deserve all things now. The unicorn fish has a prominent horn and loves the shallow water. For centuries, stories of the mythical unicorn have persisted. The unicorn's horn is believed to have magical and medicinal properties. You can create magic by setting a clear intention. When you receive this card, you can intentionally use the hidden power of the universe to bring to pass your desired outcomes. So, this is the end of our oracle reading. So it's important for us to ask with faith and to believe that it will be given to us, and to create an environment where our faith in manifesting things will continually grow. So we need to provide our environment, and the easiest way to do that is that spirituality of thankfulness, to learn to thank the divine and all the people around us that provides us with what we need, with just a simple phrase of thank you. When we do that, we increase our faith and our ability to manifest things in our life. Well, I hope you were able to gain some insights from this oracle reading. There might have been a point in the reading that I have sort of digressed or veered away from the topic of manifestation. Somehow I get to be overexcited with regards to our relationship with the divine. There must be a reason why I digressed a little bit. Maybe there's a message for somebody out there who might be in need of such a message. Well, thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you again in our next videos. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.